Welcome back to the morning update. My name is Randall Leertz with Sullivan Home Loans, and let's just jump into it. So we were kind of tracking in a good way for interest rates last week. However, this morning we're backwards just a little bit because of the tariff news that we had from China, EU, stuff like that. So that kind of put us back just a little bit. However, we're still opening better interest rates than we were last Monday whenever I talked last. So the other thing is the Redfin report is getting a lot of traction right now. They're saying that there's 500,000 more sellers out there than there are buyers. The way the math really works out though, that's just not really working. If you look at the active listings and the under contract right now, the ones that are pending, that's about 1 million more than what's really out there. And it's really hard to gauge what really, the buyers are actually doing, like which buyers are actually out searching for homes. So it seems like clickbait, okay? So I just wanna make sure, I know most of the time real estate agents are the ones that listen to this, and I just want you to know that the data doesn't really back that stuff up, so I wouldn't really fall into that too much. Also, the Fed Governor Waller actually said that he is also predicting that the unemployment rate is going to rise through the year. And that is also going to make it to where feds are going to have to cut rates by the end of the year. So expect to see that. It's one more person talking about it. I personally believe that that's going to happen as well. Also, the high earning jobs, the people with the high earning jobs are at the highest level of fear of losing their job that we've had for a really long time. And what does this really mean? Even if they keep their jobs, if they're in fear of losing their jobs, they're probably going to spend less money. They're going to tighten back, right? And so overall, these are the people that usually spend the most in the marketplace, right? So that is just one more thing that we're hearing that's probably going to slow down our economy, whether they lose a job or if they're just in fear of it and then just spend less money. It's all showing a weaker economy. The other thing that we have is the jobs data is coming out this week. We're expected to have it's unfortunate that the jobs market is expected to be a little bit worse. However, it's fortunate and it's a good thing for us as far as rates and how we calculate the rates, right? So moving forward this week, we should see a little bit of bounce back, but we'll see how everything goes. It's pretty unexpected, especially with the tariffs and all the tariff stuff and negotiations going on right now. It's kind of the same song and dance, the same message that I keep saying right now, which is, if you can afford the payment and you're out looking for a house, I wouldn't wait for rates to drop. I wouldn't wait for any of those things. I would just go get the home that you can afford the monthly payment on. And then just whenever the rates come down in the future, just refi. Right? So the reason why I say that too is because there's a lot of opportunity right now for the buyers. I mean, there's not a ton of buyers out there, right? And so the sellers that do have their homes in the market are more accepting of that, meaning they're giving seller concessions for like rate buy downs, for example, right? Or you're getting more in your inspection time right now. So there's a lot of positives and there's a lot of great opportunity for the buyers that are willing to go take action right now. So if you can afford to do so, affordability is a little bit of a hurdle right now with the interest rates higher. I get that, but at the same time, if you can afford the payment, you might as well go get a really good deal while you can. And then everything is just that much better once you refi into the lower rate later. So that's it for this week. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep seeing updates.